In the village of Lukashivka, faith stands tall amidst the ruins of the Ascension's fall. Easter baskets blessed, prayers in the air, yet the shadow of war lingers everywhere. Easter's echoes, peace betrayed, missiles fly as hopes decay. Ceasefire broken, trust denied, innocence lost as nations collide. Putin's truce, a fleeting guise, as drones descend from darkened skies. Zelensky calls for 30 days, but silence meets his earnest pleas. Easter's echoes, peace betrayed, missiles fly as hopes decay. Ceasefire broken, trust denied, innocence lost as nations collide. In Kharkiv streets, the sirens wail, civilians bear the war's cruel tale. A child named Irina, just 11 years old, her life cut short, a story untold. Easter's echoes, peace betrayed, missiles fly as hopes decay. Ceasefire broken, trust denied, innocence lost as nations collide.
Breaking Beats for Monday, April 21st, 2025. This playlist is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consume news from a reputable source. Track 1, Easter's Echoes. Following the conclusion of a one-day Easter ceasefire, Russia resumed missile and drone attacks on Ukraine, according to Ukrainian officials. Track 2, Signals Whisper. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth reportedly shared details of a March attack in Yemen via a signal chat that included his wife, brother, and personal lawyer. Track 3, Trade Winds. China criticized the U.S. for alleged tariff abuses and cautioned other nations against forming economic agreements that could harm China's interests. Track 4, Piastri's Ascent. Australian driver Oscar Piastri secures victory at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, placing him at the top of the Formula One World Championship standings. Track 5, Easter Meeting. Pope Francis, known for his critiques of former President Trump, met with U.S. Vice President JD Vance at the Vatican on Easter morning. Please enjoy today's Breaking Beats.
In the halls of power, secrets flow. A chat named defense team huddle in tow. Hegseth's fingers danced on keys, sharing plans across the seas. Signals whisper, secrets shared. Lines blurred, were they prepared? Trust betrayed, protocols ignored. In the shadows, consequences stored. With wife and brother in the loop, military might. Signals whisper, secrets share, lines blur, were they prepared? Trust betrayed, protocols ignored, in the shadows consequences stored. With wife and brother in the loop, personal lawyer joins the group. Details of the Yemen strike shared beyond the military mic. Signals whisper, secrets shared, lines blurred, were they prepared? Trust betrayed, protocols ignored, in the shadows consequences stored. Investigations now unfold as critics' voices grow bold. National security at stake, lessons learned from this mistake. Signals whisper, secrets shared, lines blurred, were they prepared? Trust betrayed, protocols ignored, in the shadows consequences stored.
In the halls of global trade, tensions rise. Tariffs soaring, reaching for the skies. China warns the world, take heed. Don't let US deals plant the seed. Trade winds blowing, shifting sands, nations caught in foreign hands. Balance fragile, stakes are high in this game of trade supply. Beijing speaks of tariff abuse, urges caution, don't be obtuse. Southeast Asia in the fray, navigating deals each day. Trade winds blowing, shifting sands, nations caught in foreign hands. Balance fragile, stakes are high in this game of trade supply. Xi Jinping's voice, a warning call. Protectionism leads to a fall. Global markets intertwined, seeking harmony to find. Trade winds blowing, shifting sands, nations caught in foreign
Under Jeddah's blazing lights, Piastri's car takes flight. From the grid he makes his mark, leaving rivals in the dark. Piastri's Ascent, the crowd's delight. McLaren's star shines bright. From down under to the top, the Aussie ace won't stop. Piastri's Ascent, the crowd's delight. McLaren's star shines bright. From down under to the top, the Aussie ace won't stop. Verstappen's lead begins to fade, a 5-second penalty paid. Leclerc's Ferrari in the chase, but Piastri sets the pace. Piastri's Ascent, the crowd's delight. McLaren's star shines bright. From down under to the top, the Aussie ace won't stop. Piastri's Ascent, the crowd's delight. McLaren's star shines bright. From down under to the top, the Aussie ace won't stop. Piastri's Ascent, the crowd's delight. McLaren's star shines bright. From down under to the top, the Aussie ace won't stop.
In the halls of Vatican's grace, Easter morning a meeting takes place. Pope Francis in his robe of white greets Vice President Vance in the light. Easter meeting, hands entwined, bridging gaps of heart and mind. Set aside today in the spirit of Easter's way. Past debates on migrants' plight, now they share a moment bright. Chocolate eggs for children dear, symbols of hope dispelling fear. Easter meeting, hands entwined, bridging gaps of heart and mind. Differences set aside today in the spirit of Easter's way. Francis speaks of love's embrace. Vance responds with humble grace. A dialogue of faith and state, seeking paths to navigate. Easter meeting, hands entwined, bridging gaps of heart and mind. Differences set aside today in the Easter meeting, hands entwined, bridging gaps of heart and mind. Differences set aside today, in the spirit of Easter's way.